So, you know how people are like, oh, this person gives a firm handshake. Well, if a firm handshake implies that there's also like a soggy handshake and
Yes,
a
like
limp
George Bush.
What does that mean? Wait, which George Bush?
Junior.
No, that makes sense.
He gets a handshake from George Bush Jr. and he's like, it was the limpest, weakest handshake that I've ever felt. It was like petting a raw oyster. It was like disappointment in my hand.
I'm
Like,
more
damn,
I'm
man.
more of a Family Guy, American Dad person. But I've watched a couple
Dude, no.
episodes of
King
King of the Hill.
Like it's dry humor. It's not as like in your face. I'm gonna be funny to you. It's more so you have to understand it. But if you start from season 1, I promise you, you will not be fucking disappointed. Like, as much as I hate to say it, I hate the fact that it's like, oh yeah, it's American anime, but at the same time, like, people in Japan love King of the Hill because it's as close as they can get to American as the fucking country will let them. It's actually kind of weird. Like, there's a whole King of the Hill fandom in Japan, bro.
Dang. I didn't realize the King of the Hill lore went so deep.
Dude, King of the Hill lore goes hella deep. Dale is a fucking Texas Ranger that was, or fucking Boomhauer is a Texas Ranger sent to watch Dale because he's on some of the country's most wanted fucking like clothes, like fucking, oh my god, like Secret Service kind of fucking watch lists. Because he's like, I'm gonna build a bomb in my house and shit. And Boomhauer's is like, yeah, man, go for it, man. Like, whatever. But in reality, you don't understand what he's saying until the last fucking like season, where you find out that he's an actual Texas Ranger just watching Dale. Like, you find out that Bill is a fucking genetic experiment. Like, it's wild, bro. Just.
I never knew.
I know. Everyone's like, oh yeah, this and that. Like, that's the reason why I went on that King of the Hill binge. It fucking worked for a minute. Is because like the show itself is fucking hilarious. But you don't realize it until you're older. And then you're like, oh my fucking god, I would do this. Like, and SpongeBob's different because like 95% of us became fucking Squidwards, right?
Yeah. And then we're like, oh no,
Like,
SpongeBob's annoying.
Yeah, and no, King of the Hill is like 4 out of the 5 main characters are Squidwards, and the last main character is like a Mr. Krabs. Dude, it's fucking glorious. And everyone who's like, I hate King of the Hill, I'm like, you just don't know what you're watching yet. Back up, back up. Hold on, there's a trap, back up. No, you're not getting through this fucking area.
A good Lifeweaver, I think, is my favorite hero to play with on my team. But like,
Dude,
it's very
a good
easy.
Lifeweaver?
It's very easily toxic as fuck. No revive for you.
It's very easily toxic as fuck, as I'm literally in their goddamn spawn point. Like, what the fuck? Like, easily toxic as shit. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Thanks, Lifeweaver. I appreciate it, Lifeweaver.
No, we should attack the point. god, no
I'm-
way.
I'm
You
fucking-
went for the charge off the side.
I'm fucking picking on this Bastion, dude. It's hilarious. I've killed him all 3 times.
I think they've given up. Why would you do that? No, he's saying blacks, bro. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Please tell me. I want to know. I would like to know, Roadhog.
What the fuck?
I would like to know. Walls off the only fucking way of escape. Please, enlighten me. I would like to know. I just want to know. Why are you going so far? You're fucking welcome.
I was at half health. I'm fine. I'm just bullying this fucker.
That was mean and unnecessary.
It was great. What are you talking about?
But so is this. That was mean and unnecessary. But so is this. Oh, it's the fucking 3 people that are left alive. Oh my god! How about no? Thank you. Nope. Fuck you. I just walled off the fucking. I just walled off the widow in their spawn. Hello. Goodbye. Ah, that's cute. Oh, you're alive too. That's awesome, dude.
What the fuck?
Come here, Bastion. Come here. I just want to play her for a second.
What the fuck? Shit, right? And he's handing out fucking books of Mormons and Bibles and shit. And we get pulled into an alley and a gun pulled on us. And the motherfucker that pulled the gun on us is like, I see you passing out stuff in that bag. I want it. I want the bag. I want everything in the bag. And
It
Dallas,
was just like, it's my Bible.
No,
Don't
yeah,
worry about it.
yeah,
And then pulls out a gun.
no, yeah, no. I'm there like, holy shit, this is real. Like, what the fuck? And Dallas looks him dead in the eyes and goes, "Do you want a Bible?" And just pulls out a Bible for him.
That's
Yeah.
when you get afraid. You're like, this dude does not give a shit.
I-
about death or not.
I was like, Dallas, you're gonna get me. I was like, Dallas, you're gonna get me shot. This is not the time to joke around. Cause he's like, do you want a Bible? I'm like, no, dude, stop! I'm gonna get fucking shot.
You're like, he's like, I live for this. You don't realize that yet? Like, this is what I came for. And they're like, wait, hold on a second. No. We took down a bear in like Boy Scouts, bro. Like, why are you guys freaking out? And we're like, dude, what do you mean you guys took down a fucking bear in Boy Scouts? And apparently they pinned this bear in its cave for 3 days and poked it with sticks until it died. Like, was just like, yeah, no, dude, we literally just sat there and stabbed it with sticks. Like, we had the shortest stick person go in first and the second shortest stick and blah blah blah. But like, either way, we sat there for like 2.5, 3 days and just poked this bear to death. And I was like, what do you mean fucking poking? He's like, oh, we were stabbing it. Sorry. But it was like minor stabs. Like, oh, it was barely a flesh wound here and there. For 3 days.
It's some fucking
For
badass.
3 fucking days, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? What happened to your fucking camp leader? And he was like, I don't know, dude. They just left us alone for like a solid 48 hours.
Honestly,
at one point,
that
we
checks
gave up
out.
even, like trying to be like, yo, like, oh, well, we're gonna fucking worry about them. Like, at some point, they just gave up. By the way, they're both right here.
Honestly, that checks out because when I was in Boy Scouts, dude, they were like, all right, these 2 Eagle Scouts, yeah, they're gonna watch you, and then Eagle Scouts were like, yeah, we're not gonna watch you.
Like, we don't give a fuck, dude.
He's like, yeah. I mean, we didn't go fucking take down a bear, but like, that checks
dude,
out.
They sat there and poked this bear to death. They dragged it back to camp. Well, almost back to camp. They got it almost up the hill, and then they couldn't carry it anymore. Like, they just weren't strong enough. And so they left it there, and their fucking troop leader was like, "What the fuck? Like, where have you guys been?" And they're like, "Yeah, we were killing a bear. Sorry, we didn't want it to attack you guys." When in reality, no, it's just like, oh yeah, they just took down a bear for fun because they literally got bored. No way we're doing this to these guys. This is the best part of like playing with friends, is because it's like there's no way they're gonna cap this before it hits 100. And we won, while meanwhile shitting about, like, literally just talking shit about killing a bear by making a trident and pinning it into its hole, and then drawing the short end of the stick and having to go in there and poke it out, and you get play of the game.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Dude, look at this shit. Watch this shit.
It's just like, no, fuck you. Dude, I was right there with you. I hacked him right before you charged
Yeah,
him, and so that way he couldn't do anything. Like, we were just like, fuck it, we're unaggressive, let's go.